left more recording for Final Fantasy XVI. I'm so excited. They said that they might be finished in the next month. It's been like 3 years, so the more I see of the world of it, the more I hear the lines back, the more I hear the storyline. I'm so excited to experience it now. Finally! Today I did some filler lines for the world. It wasn't even Dorys, it was just like some of the courtesans and...
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Some of the background people in the world.
Oi, I've had some light over here.
What a mess.
That sounded like Anna.
Got out my best London accent, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her.
Oh my god, the time has come. I auditioned for this role, I believe, if I remember correctly from my tweet, the 19th of July, 2019. And here I am with a copy of it in my hands. Sorry, the camera is mirrored. I also got, I think in a special edition, I have some little things inside, like, you know what? I don't even know what these things are. Let me just open the packet. I'll find out. Okay, first of all, double wrapped. They're like a little cloth. They look a little bit like iron-ons. I guess these are these all the different... I don't even know. I want to use the right terminology, but I won't know until I've played it. These are so cool, though. Let me show you. Hang on. All the different thingies. Thingies being the technical term. I'm going to make a knitted blanket out of all these. What do you call it? Like a patchwork? I'm going to make a patchwork cloak out of these. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, 4-year secret. I say secret lightly. 2 years ago, I was not a Twitch streamer. I've been streaming and doing content for 2 years. So it feels more like a secret the last 2 years, because I suppose you guys that have been like, you know, oh, what's your next thing? And I'm like, don't know. Those are the times where I've had to be like, feeling like I'm telling you some weird white lie, even though I'm not lying at all. I'm just omitting information. But when I was recording this, first of all, I didn't even know what the project was. It was all very secret. When you're a voice actor and you do a project, especially of this kind of magnitude, there's always a code word. So I was just working on project something. And then I knew when I signed a Japanese contract that it was a little different. And then I think, if I remember correctly, sometimes they will show you cutscenes and play back some cutscenes for context for your lines. So they go, this is what happens before your bit, and they will play you a part of the animations and the cutscenes. And I was like, this looks a little bit like... It's funny because it's not really the same genre as the kind of more American ones. So I was looking at it thinking, this looks like Game of Thrones, but it also looks like Final Fantasy. Could it be? And then it turned out that it was. Are you enjoying this conversation? I'm sure she is. I think she is. 2019, I recorded for Dorys, probably on and off for like a year, maybe, I think. A long time. And then did a few more bits and bobs. And then they decided to scrap everything that we had done and start again. Because, you know, of a game of this scale, again, they can do that. So I remember going in one time, a bit later on, because it was on and off for 4 years. And they said, so everything you've done is gone. And I was like, what? They said they want to change the direction of the character. So it's all rewritten. It's all rewritten. We're starting again. And I was like, what? So yeah, I actually really loved a lot of what we recorded before it was scrapped. I remember having some kind of sassy dialogue with more of a kind of blonde princess type character. I wonder if I play it, I will know who that is. But I had a bit of like, yeah, there was like some kind of bitchy banter going on with that character, and it was really funny to record. I remember them being like, turn up the bitchiness, and I turned up the bitchiness. They were like, yes. And it's funny now because you watch the cutscenes of her now, and she's not like that at all. She's far more stoic and kind of immovable, I suppose, is Dorys' character in Final Fantasy XVI.
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
But yeah, she was rewritten. We did it all again. We might have even done less than we did initially. So maybe they made the part a little smaller. I don't know. Every time I get to talk about something that I've worked on, obviously the distance of time between getting the part, recording the part, and being able to talk about the project can be a long time. It can be a long time. So it's been so nice to finally share this news. Oh, goodbye. I feel very humbled and very overwhelmed to be a part of such a well-loved and incredible franchise, even in a small way. If anyone has not been to this channel before, I've done a handful of voices in about 13 video games now. Predominantly started off on Twitch because I do a lot of voices for a game called Star Citizen, but I also voice a handful of NPCs in Horizon Forbidden West. More recently, and my kind of more prominent role that I think I've ever done is playing Sophia in Plague Tale Requiem. That was probably one of my favorite roles, but Dorys has been one I've been really, really excited to see and to experience in game. So I can't wait to stream it. I just want to say thank you so much to Teague, who got me a key for it. So thank you so much, Square Enix, for the key. Is it Enix? Enix? I feel like I should know that, shouldn't I? I actually have never known that, and I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. I should have known that, but yeah, I got a PS5 copy, just a hard copy as well, just so I could have it, because if I've worked on a game, I like to have the box and just have it in the house, just so I can feel I've got a box of every game that I've worked on that has a console copy of it. We will be streaming this soon. I have got TwitchCon coming up in a couple days, so I will be streaming it soon, my first playthrough. I will also be uploading that playthrough here, so I'll record the playthrough and upload it here in its chapters. I'm really looking forward to it. For context, I wanted to play a Final Fantasy before this came out, and a lot of people recommended the Final Fantasy VII remake as one of the best ins to the franchise. One of the most accessible and kind of fun ways of getting to know Final Fantasy. So we streamed Final Fantasy VII Remake. All of that playthrough is on my archive channel, so I'll just pop that at the top right if anyone is interested in watching me playing that. It was my first Final Fantasy. I absolutely loved it. That last chapter kicked my ass. Hell no. But we did it. I very almost turned down the difficulty for that. It was really intense. But I did it. We did it. But before that, I have played all of the Kingdom Hearts. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 twice, actually. I loved Kingdom Hearts. There's something, real big part of my nostalgic childhood. But yeah, my first Final Fantasy was this year. Try to sneak out of the house without letting Aerith spot you. Be careful not to bump into anything by accident. Aerith will notice if you make too much noise. It's time for stealth.
It was for science!
What are you doing?
If anyone has been playing Final Fantasy XVI when you're watching this video, I really hope that you are enjoying it. I have tried to duck as many story spoilers as possible. The only context that I will know of the game is the very small areas in which I pop up in the game. Otherwise, the story will be very new to me. Ben Starr, who plays Clive, is a good friend of mine. We have met through voice job circles, video game circles around London, and him and I have been texting very excitedly about this whole project since we met at the rap party. And it's just so exciting for him, especially because I know how much of a humongous Final Fantasy fan he is. Completely aside from being an actor, aside from working in games, he is just a gamer at heart and a Final Fantasy fan through and through. And him and I have talked about his love for this and how the weight of responsibility that he's felt as well, bringing this character to you guys. He really wanted to do a good job and make sure that it did itself justice, and I really hope, and I think I know that he will have done that. So I can't wait to hear his work. I can't wait to find my characters, and I can't wait to hopefully maybe meet some more of you guys as well through that playthrough. Feel free to join us over at Twitch, and we will be playing it live. If not, I will see you on YouTube when I upload it. Thank you as always for all of your support and following my career and my playthroughs. It means so much to me. What is she doing now? Have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you either on Twitch or here for the next video. Lots of love.